Hello and welcome to the Long Island weather update. It's 9:30 on March the 4th, and yes, we've got another system of rain coming our way, and we've got a whole parade of rain today, over this whole week, parade of rain systems, and this is the next one that we get to deal with. So you can see this is what it looks like on the satellite, and you can see here again, kind of somewhat of a got some kind of tropical characteristics to it. It just looks like a doesn't look like the kind of system you'd see in March for sure. You can see the bright white clouds in the convection. Let's see if this all right. This is finally working again. So there is some lightning here being reported over here. With that, we'll run the flash intensity. Let's look at this storm for a little bit longer here, so we get to look at it throughout the day as the sun sets. And again, this is the system we have. And you definitely see some, this rain is going to be convective in nature. You can clearly see that, tropical feed coming right from the east there. So let's put this back to the regular one, and we'll go to the U.S. Atlantic coast to look at our storm system here. Hold on. So there it is. You can see the tropical feed right there coming right from the tropics all the way up to us. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, there it is. So more rain on the way. I hate the rain. That's basically the way I've been feeling. While the rain just I mean, a good thunderstorm is fun and all, but this kind of stuff is just I'm sick of it. So here's the radar, and you can see here we got. It's not a big system. It's rather compact, but we do have rain in the mid-Atlantic over mainly Virginia. That's moving northward, so here you go. Here's what it looks like on the radars. It's making its way toward our area, and you can see it doesn't look like it's in too much of a hurry. Again, it's just going from basically right up the coast from south to north. Instead of going out, northeast and outward. This is what happens when you have the jet stream all messed up. So let's look at our current conditions across the area, and we're down to 45 degrees, and we even have some sucky drizzle around, just a very little bit of light, little sucky drizzle, nothing too much. Temperatures down into the 40s. It was a lot cooler today. Obviously, this is what it looked like outside today, and we had like mostly cloudy skies when I left, and then when I got to Babylon, you could see already this fog and mist around that was kind of hanging around the South Shore a little bit. Hey, it's good weather if you're a swan or a duck. Plenty of wet, but not those of us who like it dry. It kind of stinks. All right, so let's look at our highs for today, which were above normal again. Not as crazy as yesterday, but we still managed to get to the upper 50s across much of Long Island to around 60, mid 50s on the South Shore at East End. And around 60, and actually over that in Jersey, very warm in Jersey, got up to the mid 60s actually in Toms River, 64 there. I'm sure the lows probably didn't drop all that much. Let's see what they did. Well, it got down to 34 at West Hampton, 39 at Islip. Most lows were above freezing. So let's look at, and February also, there were very few days. Usually you see, I think they set a record for the lowest high of the month at Central Park as well. So speaking of climate, let's go and look at our statistics for today. Well, what do you know? Islip broke a record today, 58 degrees, record high at Islip. It's funny how it wasn't yesterday, but for whatever reason, they did shattered their old record of 44. That's 14 degrees above normal, low of 39, and that puts us 12 degrees above normal for the day. Central Park made it to 59, and they ran 15 degrees above normal for the day. Newark, which is the warm spot, well, they're all about 59, so not a big variation here. JFK, we'll look at JFK. JFK made it to 59, too, so everybody pretty much, that's LaGuardia. Why it's showing. That's LaGuardia. 55 at JFK, so a little bit cooler on the South Shore, but, just more of this just disgusting weather that we have. So there's your little compact low there that's going to be making its way up the coast tomorrow, bringing yet more rain for us. And then that moves away. We get a little break tomorrow night into the early part of Wednesday before a stronger low pressure system comes for Wednesday night, and that's going to give us a lot more rain. That again, just you basically got a ridge here. It's stalled front, so lows are just riding along it. Yep, more rain for Thursday, and then we get a break Friday, and then here we go for the weekend. Here's your next system, just in time to ruin your Saturday night. More rain. So, yeah, it's 2 Saturday nights in a row that are going to be ruined, which really sucks. So, let's take a close look at our area, and we're going to look at the GFS and just show you how much rain we're going to be getting over these next 3 systems. So, System 1, System 2. All right, so you can see it looks like it's hitting the east end with over 2 inches of rain. And then the next system for Saturday. Yes, between now and Sunday, we could be seeing between 3 and 4 inches of rain. So we're going to be way over. We're going to get a month's worth of rain in the next week or so. It's ridiculous. We're just stuck in this, tropical conveyor that we have going. Go to the CONUS view here, and you can see it. You can see it right here, that tropical conveyor that you have. And if we look at the 700 to 300, which shows you where all this moisture is coming from. See, there's your first system. Look at that. I mean, that looks tropical. That's again, it's compact. It's really like some kind of hybrid system for tomorrow. Slight break, and then here comes more. That's going to be the heavier rain for Wednesday night into early Thursday. Then a break later Thursday and Friday before the next batch of rain comes in, and this will be another heavy LLJ kind of rain. It looks like a real soaker for your Saturday. Again, 2 Saturday soakers in a row. How many have we had so far? And then by Sunday, we finally break out of it, I think. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. So let's go look at the shorter range models now. You get an idea of what we're going to be dealing with. We'll start with the HRRR. Here comes, again, your system again. So figure by, morning, that's when the rain's going to start. Showers and maybe even a thunderstorm. And then there's a little bit of a break in the afternoon, and then, guess what? Later afternoon and evening, another area of rain comes in. And then finally, I think we're done by 7 or 8 o'clock, it looks like mostly. But there could still be some sucky drizzle around. Keep that in mind. And then for Wednesday, we're dry in the morning, but then by the afternoon, here comes the rain. And that rain's going to be going right. This is as far as we got in the HRRR, but that rain's going to be going throughout the night into early Thursday. So, yeah, it's really this is just ridiculous. It really is. And this, again, looks somewhat tropical. I'm going to say this is some kind of subtropical low. I'm going to call it that at this point. So, and you can see why looking at the dew point. So, dew points and wind flow. Humidity is going to be increasing tomorrow. And you can see it's surrounded by humid air. That's subtropical low right there. So it'll be humid, and then we don't really dry out that much for late tomorrow night to early Wednesday, and then here comes the next system. All right, with more rain. You can see some colder air, drier air trying to work in from the north. Our temperatures obviously be on the mild side. So, looking at your temperatures here, 40s tonight, and then we're going to be warming into the 50s. Look at how warm it gets off to the west. I mean, that's. If you're in Ohio, at least it won't be raining there. You know what? I'd take that over this, like I said, because I hate the rain. I'll even take heat over the rain. I hate rainy days. I hate them. And then mid-40s, we're not going to be dropping that much tomorrow night. And then for Wednesday, it'll be warm again, so 50s again. So well above normal, but with the rain, it's absolutely ridiculous. Really is. Total accumulated precip on this HRRR model. Only takes us out. So let's look at the first system here. And the HRRR, again, it's going to be showery. So depends on where the showers and thunderstorms hit. But you figure, we could see another inch. And we might overperform again, another inch to maybe even an inch and a half. Some areas might get less. And then the second system comes in. And that really is going to bring some heavy rain. You can see on the HRRR here. But we don't have it doesn't go far enough out. So let's go to the NAM. If we want to really go further out, we have to go to the NAM 12. All right, and let's look at the NAM 12, and we'll actually keep it on this for now. So we have the 0Z NAM 12 in, which is good. So here's the first system, all right? And you see the isobars are kind of close together, so probably a little bit breezy. Again, that rain continues through the afternoon and linger around. Look at that. The NAM just has it lingering right through it doesn't give us a break at all. So forget it. Tomorrow, you're going to be stuck inside. And then Wednesday, you're going to be stuck inside. So at least, hopefully tomorrow you have a better bet, because Wednesday this is going to be worse. This rain is going to be heavier. You can see that. A lot more yellow there. And then if it slowly moves out, still lingers around for part of Thursday. Look at that. It has it lingering around as light rain and drizzle Friday night. We may be stuck indoors 3 days in a row, folks. Total accumulated precip. Here you go. Just from this system on the NAM here, and I think this is a little more realistic. 3 inches of rain is likely between both systems here at this point. It's absolutely crazy. Here's the first system again. Not as it's the second system is going to be much worse. That second system that we have. So it's absolutely utterly ridiculous. It really is. Like I said, I'm sick of it. I am absolutely tired of it, and I wish I was in Flagstaff now, so I wouldn't have to deal with this rain. Really wish I was there, because they're getting sunny weather. They're not going to deal with the rain. All right, I'm going to be stuck inside, which is very bad for my mental health. I really wish I could just get on a plane and go to Flagstaff right now. Just drop everything and go there and get the hell out of here. I don't want anything to do with this rain. Sick of it. So let's go look at the F-Gen next. Start with the 800 here. Do the 800, I guess. So here's your first system. So here's your first wave of rain that's going to come in. The worst of it, I think, is going to be in that noon hour. But then you see another little area there, so it's going to linger around. And then your next system, this is where you're going to see a little more impressive F-Gen. All right, so you're going to see more rain on that next system that we have coming. All right, you see that right there. So, and I'm not even going to show you the sky model, because we're going to be stuck in the clouds. So there's no point for me to show you that. Let's go to the NAM 3 next. And we'll look at the radar simulation. So this is the first system. All right, so here's your first system. Showery in nature. But you can see it just lingers around, and then you get another period of rain in the evening that's going to linger around. So maybe after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, maybe it'll stop raining. Maybe. And then here comes your next system for Wednesday. More rain again. So here you go again, and that's your next system for Wednesday there. It's ridiculous. It utterly is ridiculous. Really is. So just you got a stall front. You have no jet stream to move it along. It's just stuck there, and we're basically getting like somebody from the It's like the tropics are just taking their breath and going, breathing on you. All that humidity and rain. That's what we're getting, and it absolutely sucks. Let's look at the wind. I don't think we're going to be seeing LLJs with this. I don't think wind is going to be too much of an issue here with these two systems. I don't see too much wind. We'll go here and I'm not seeing, all right, there's some wind, but not really, nothing crazy. Wind isn't going to be an issue with these storms. It's just going to be a lot of rain that we're going to see. A lot of rain is basically the deal at this point. So, and then moving on to your second system here, which we're going to go to the second system. I'm going to keep the GFS on because I want to look at the weekend system. That one may be a little more active with the wind. We'll have to see with that. But that's your next system. So again, we got a parade of systems. When are we going to see the sun, you may ask? Maybe Friday, because stuck in the clouds tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. We actually may get a little bit of sun, but it may be very short-lived before more clouds roll in ahead of the next system. That's the GFS, obviously, and I don't think the RGEM is going to take us far enough out. We can look at the RGEM if you want. Obviously, stuck in the clouds. Here we go through Thursday, stuck in the clouds. Maybe, Friday would be the day we may have a chance to see the sunshine again. But, this is absolutely awful. It really is. Now, if we were in Flagstaff right now, let's go to the southwest and take a look at their weather. Because if we were in Flagstaff right now, we wouldn't be dealing with any of this. So Flagstaff is, over here, I think? So let's go. It's 6,000 feet elevation, granted. But let's go and look at the NAM for Flagstaff. And let's see what they're going to be dealing with. Because, no precipitation Tuesday. No precipitation Wednesday. Maybe a little bit of snow on Thursday because they're at elevation. They won't have rain. And look at that. So if we look at their total accumulated precip, oh yeah, it's much more easier to deal with than what we're dealing with. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you go to the CONUS again and just show what's going on here on the NAM 12, you see all the moisture's in the east, all right, because it's all coming from the ocean, all right, not just from the Pacific but also from the Atlantic. We have all this warm water that we have here in the Atlantic. We'll go to the sea surface temperature anomaly chart again. And, yep, all this warm water, particularly in the Gulf. We have a lot. Look at that bright yellow area there. So that's a 5-degree temperature anomaly right there in this spot here. 5-6 degrees warmer than it's supposed to be. So, yeah, that's probably part of it. You have a lot of warmth in the oceans, all right? So how do you protect yourself? You got to surround yourself by mountains and be at elevation like Flagstaff, and that's how you protect yourself from the moisture because it has trouble getting up there. It physically can't make it up there. It has trouble. It will dry out by the time it gets there. We don't have that here. We have nothing to stop it from just coming right up the coast. Unless we built a mountain range. You know what? It would be nice. Let's build a mountain range in the mid-Atlantic and put it out in the sea, too, so it'll just cut off all that moisture. Our climate would be so much better. And colder, too, by the way. But anyway, we can't do that. So, yeah, a rainy, crappy week ahead. You're going to be stuck indoors a lot. Let's go to some of the other models now. Do the Ventus Sky. I guess we'll go over to the Ventus Sky and look at the wind for tomorrow and see what. I don't think it's going to stir up any winds. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got some gusts up to 20, so, you're going to still. It's not going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit breezy out there, and that's the problem. If it's raining and breezy, it's not going to be fun being out there. That's the problem. And especially if you got sucky drizzle around, that's going to be another problem. No coastal effects or anything like that, but we do have some breezes with the storm system that we're going to have to deal with tomorrow for sure. A thunderstorm threat, I don't think there'll be that much of a thunderstorm threat. Cape is not there. A lifted index, there might be some. No, not really much. It's just going to be rain. Showers, basically, is what we're going to be dealing with for tomorrow. And this is the thing about the drizzle. So if I go to the windy.com model, this is the European. It does give us a visibility reading here. So if we look at visibility all right, this is the visibility. So if we move this off to like 7 o'clock tomorrow night, you'll still see restricted visibility over our area. All right, you'll still see that. That could be drizzle right there. That may not be rain. If we move this over here, you're not really seeing a lot of rain here on this. You're seeing the visibility drop because that's drizzle right there. All right. So even when the rain stops, you're going to still be dealing with that annoying, sucky drizzle, keeping things wet. And, yeah, it's actually going to stay with us Wednesday. You can see it doesn't really go anywhere. And then Thursday it even has a sticking around. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to get outside until Friday. So 3 days stuck indoors. Absolute torture for yours truly. I hate the rain. I hate the rain. I hate the rain. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're dealing with. I hate the rain. I really do. This is ridiculous, man. Meanwhile, if we're in Flagstaff, we would be dealing with none of this right now. None of this. Let's just type up our forecast. Or if I click on my area, see, rain, rain, rain. Now let's go to Flagstaff. Sunny. It's not that cold, 50, but I'll take sunny. I'll take, you know what? I don't even care if it was 80 degrees. If it was sunny, I don't really care. If it's raining, I hate the rain. I hate the rain. And we got a chance of snow showers Thursday and Friday. But snow, it's not rain. F the rain. I hate the rain. I really do hate the rain. I'm sorry. Now I really do hate the rain. It's a 4-letter word to me. I don't want to hear it. I see it's coming in on the radar already. I hate it because it means being stuck inside in this place, which, is like a prison cell. So I have a right to be upset about it, but, I hate the rain. I know I could go out and get wet in it. My shoes are wet. My socks are wet. I hate the rain. It's such a great Weather Channel ad. It really is. Anyway, it was from back in the day when the Weather Channel was really a good Weather Channel. So, thank you for putting up with my ranting. I wish I was in Flagstaff. I wish I could get the hell out of here right now and just spend the next week in Flagstaff and come back next week when the rain is done. I wish I could. I really wish I could. I wish I could just get out of here right now. I hate this weather. It's killing me. It's very bad for my health physically and mentally. I need the exercise. I need to get out of here. And I need to be outdoors. And climate like this, you just can't be outdoors. And that's what I spoke about in my mental health update. I'm saying, if this is the climate the way it's going to be on Long Island from now on, I have to leave. I have to move to Flagstaff. I can't live in a place with a climate like this. I can't. So anyway, thank you for putting up with my ranting, and have a good night.